Hello, fellow survivors. We are back for yet another NOGOA episode. And now, in the last episode, we armored up. We got deerskin pants, 2 of them, rabbit hat, and most importantly, the bearskin coat. Now, normally I actually make the bear skin bedroll first because it's, well, it can scare wolves away, but that's not so important. But it makes traveling easier in that you can sleep pretty much anywhere and be warm. However, this one gives such benefit in terms of traveling around, which also, of course, warms you up when you sleep. I decided to go for that. Now, what we could do now is we could stay here. We could hunt another bear or 2 and get another bear coat. We could craft the boots maybe, but that's about it. The rest of our gear isn't looking that great. This really should be a wool toque. This really should be, well, ideally another bear skin or maybe wolf coat, but if not, like a ski jacket or something. We need to find another one of these, because this thing is not so great. We need to find another one of these. And these really should be wool socks. And ideally an air wrap. So we really should be moving, because we don't really want to stay here and just gear up more when we need to get better gear overall. Now, I need to go, what I was thinking of doing is I want to go to Ash Canyon. So before we go through Last Valley, Tim Wolf Mountain, and Ash Canyon and get the backpack. And then we can go to Tim Wolf Mountain and go to the summit. And between those things, we'll probably find good gear. So today is going to be the journey to Ash Canyon in order to secure this backpack, I was thinking. And one thing I want to do before we leave, though, is to check the state of the moose satchel. Because if this is secured, which it is, then we need to do one more thing before we go, and that is to make the moose satchel. Where is that? That's is that on the clothing area? This one, because that's going to make carrying so much easier. So we're going to do that first, and then we'll leave. We'll probably stay here one more day then, if that's the case. We still have plenty of food, or at least enough food, so we should be all right. We have a 1% parasite risk from the bear meat we ate, but that's perfectly acceptable. Let's eat another one of these, and let's just get to crafting right away, really, because then we can start carrying more stuff, and that's really what we want, especially when we're going on a journey like this. And on this difficulty especially, it's very important to have a lot of carry capacity, because we need to be able to carry wood all the time. So let's start doing this. Let's start making the satchel, which is better than the cloak in my opinion. We could make the cloak, which is pretty warm. I mean, that's a lot warmer than this. So that would be pretty smart in one respect. It is quite heavy though. A lot of people love the moose cloak. I'm not a fan of it. I almost never use it. In this particular case, if I had 2 moose hides, I would make this, because it is better than what I have now. But the priority is always, in my opinion, to make the satchel, because it's just so much faster. Not faster, more efficient, because you can carry more. It's kind of like a permanent buff to carrying more stuff. So this is going to help us out immensely overall in the game. So I would really love to have that first. So we're going to do that. And we might be able to make it now. And parasites are healed. And we have no more bear meat anyway. So we'll be fine with that. Let's keep crafting this. I think we should be able to finish this before it gets dark, or very close to finishing it at least. Alright. How far can I go before it gets thirsty? I don't think I can finish it. I need to have a drink. There we are. Let's have a drink. And last time I actually lost 2% health doing crafting, which I think was just fatigue. I'm not sure. And an hour for that should be fine, I think. There we go. We got the moose hide satchel. So now, if you see, we have carry capacity is 35, but we're a bit tired. And now we can put this on. And now it's going to be 40. So now we can carry more stuff, which is great. Alright, this is practically done, but that's okay. I think I will fix this up. Let's see. I do maybe want to make some more arrows, because I got, how many arrows have I got? 9. 9 will probably do, actually. Yeah, I think so. What I might do, though, is I might actually take these with me. These three. Actually, I don't know if it's worth it. I guess if an arrow breaks, I can just... it's alright. You can also find 2 arrowheads in Ash Canyon. So there's that. So, okay. Let's have a little look around here first. Let's get settled before we need to leave and everything. Water, we need more water. I will take another one even. We don't need any of this stuff. Marine flare, we could take the marine flare, but I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, we don't need to take any tools or anything. I might want to do some repairs, maybe with the cloth I gathered before. And let's have a look here too. This I could maybe take, but I'd rather not yet. Yeah, let's have a look. We don't need to take any of these books, I think. I might read them eventually, but not right now. Don't need any of these. We don't need any of this. In fact, we can harvest this easy. I'm going to take this to repair the shoes. We might take one of these. Food, nothing there. Okay. Let me have a look. So repairing, how am I doing cloth? 6 cloth. If I look at the clothing items, yeah, these are pretty bad. These hardly do anything though, so they're barely worth repairing. This one is worth repairing. 30 minutes, which I think will be doable actually, before it's too dark. So let's do that. It broke. That doesn't make a difference or anything. That doesn't affect what the success rate. But now it's too dark, so I'm going to do this instead. Sharpen this so that we are... Basically, I want to be as equipped as possible, as geared as possible, as prepared as possible before we head to Pleasant Valley. So I'm just going to sharpen this up and be ready for the journey. So we're preparing for the journey now. We're going to head to Ash Canyon, and then we're going to find the backpack, and we'll go to Summit after. And that can be where we hopefully get some better gear. If we're lucky, we'll get good enough gear to get maybe 3 or 4 degrees warmth, which would be fantastic. How is this looking? 70. Let's get it to 100. Doesn't matter if we sleep it into the day because it's going to be cold in the morning anyway. So I'm just going to get as prepared as I can. Whetstones are not really used in the late game. In the late game, you'll eventually run out of whetstones. So you end up just making new tools instead. However, you can also repair tools at the milling station in Bleak Inlet. Alright, let's do that. Have a drink. Let's keep repairing this. And then we'll go to sleep after. I think that's the last one, and then we'll repair the hatchet a bit too. That's good enough. We don't need to repair the hacksaw, but this will repair. Yeah, let's keep it going until basically they're 100, because also then it's a tool useful for me for example, breaking down limbs and that sort of thing.
I'm getting tired.
Yeah, you're getting tired, but we'll keep going. Come on, Astrid. You can do this. There we go. So now the tools are pretty much repaired. Let me check one thing. So we got nothing here. I don't really understand how I'm losing health. So here I lost 2%. That was in the cold. And then I went to the camp office. Then I've pretty much been in the camp office the entire time. And I lost 2% health somehow. Which I think has probably been fatigue, if I had to guess. But I don't really know. Anyway, we need to sleep. So let's eat. Let's eat this. It was getting low condition. Alright, there we are. And now we can sleep. And then we're ready to go, I think. Ready to NOGOA. Oh, wow, funny. So we're gonna head to Ash Canyon is the plan. We could stay here and secure more supplies, but then the issue is that you're kind of getting slightly stronger without really getting more loot. If this was Interloper, I would have been at the summit 20 days ago. But because you're so restrictive in terms of movement, it's going much slower. Alright, so let's see here. Let's sleep another 5 hours or however long we can. And one thing I want to check, because I can't remember exactly, it's been a while since I played this run for Pleasant Valley. Okay, that's good. Sounds good too. I don't remember exactly where I went in Pleasant Valley, so I went to Pleasant Valley here. That's when I decided to take a little detour and loot stuff. So I went to Singlehilda, I knew that, and the radio control hut. Did I go to the barn and farm? I did, yes. Okay, but I haven't been to, and I went to Thompson's Crossing yet. Rostor Cave, Big Spot. Yeah, that's right. But I have not been. Yeah, I've not been at the plane crash, which is where we really need to go. Let me update the journal because we're going to go to. Now we'll go to Ravine later. Go to Ash Canyon Summit. Get backpack. If you're not sure what I mean by backpack, I mean the technical backpack. So if you didn't know already, in Ash Canyon, in the gold mine, there is a backpack you can pick up that gives you permanent plus 5 kilo carry capacity. This I already did. Craft things I also did. We got that already. We got that. We do have tons of bear food by trappers. There's meat and hide. Not hide. There are some water though. This I already picked up. Yeah. All right, so that's good. Now we are pretty much ready to go. I got everything I want. Oh no, I wanted to repair these, but we can do that later. We don't need to do that right now, I suppose. I want to bring some cloth to repair that too. I'll do that to warm up. It's like an activity to warm up. Let's get rid of this thing here. Yeah, okay, I think we're looking good now. Yeah, I think we can go. Don't really, technically speaking, need this can opener because I can use the knife instead. But I'll carry it maybe. No, actually, I'll leave this behind. It's one less thing to carry. We'll use the knives to open it instead. And just repair the knives. It's just less to carry that way. And this one needs repairing, but we can wait with that. And we got matches and mag lens as well. 16 matches, not great, but we'll find more, so that's okay. Okay. And then... how many deer hides are there here? It looks like 3. And sapling. Oh, this one also. Yeah, they're a bit different locations than before, but that's okay. I'm going to grab another 2 of these, because we're probably going to do several stops along the way. And I think that's it. Alright, so let's get out of here then. Let's head to Ash Canyon. I'm hoping the weather will be okay outside. I am warmer now than I was before, almost 8 degrees warmer than before. So it should be easier to travel now than before, but that doesn't mean it's going to be super easy. I need to grab, I would say, all of this. Okay, it's minus 12, and it's sunny. So I'm going to take that opportunity to make a torch. Oh, I need a stick. Any sticks around here? Yeah. So I want to make some torches because then I will be slightly warmer. So let's make a torch. A little torch thing. And then we'll just grab a whole bunch of them, really. I want to have 1 stick on me. This should make it a little bit easier to walk around. I'm using some time here in the cold to get these torches going, but that's alright. I got some oh, this we can just drop. So let's put all of these except 1. So we'll take a torch, if I'm quick and get another torch. There we are. All of these torches. As you can see now, I'm not that cold. I can go inside and warm up a little bit, and then I'll head back out, and then I can chain torch a bit. Just to warm up here. And just quickly see if there's anything like hidden in a corner or something that maybe I missed while we warm up. Does not look like it. And I'm warming up much, much faster now. while we just wait, we might as well take this and just refuel this. Just while we're warming up. Drop this back. Put this here. I don't think there's anything else. And I think we're warmed up. Probably enough soon. Ah, this is the breakdown. Okay. I think we are good then. Just going to give this a little minute to warm up a little bit more. So that I'm completely warm. And then we can head outside. So we'll be 18 degrees. Well, we have 18 degrees with this, right? But it's also the torch. So if, here it says 18, right? But if I throw this, now it's 15 degrees. See? So that's why I want the torch. You can also use the storm lantern. So 15, if you light the storm lantern, I think it gets 4 degrees, is it? And it's also 3 degrees. Anyway, let's get out of here. And I think if the weather's good... Oh, did the wind actually pick up? It did, yeah. That's alright. If the wind blows this out... Wait, did I pick up my meat? I did not pick up my meat. Let's pick that up. Almost forgot about the meat. There we are. I blew out. That's alright. I'm going to take the usual shortcut over here, but I'd rather not run into wolves. So we're going to go up here. And we can take a little break in this cave up here. Maybe sleep for an hour if you want. Or repair something and warm up. And we'll keep going. We have to do it like this. We have to go place to place. And if it's not windy and a clear day and afternoon, will be cold but not so cold. And I really want to get some better clothing items. So we need to find that. I'm hoping to find some of it on the plane crash, or in the plane crash rather, in Pleasant Valley. I don't think there'll be a rabbit up here, because we already killed this rabbit. We might need some rabbits to maintain our gear though soonish. Okay, we made it here. We are getting cold. We don't have any teas at all, I don't think. Nope. So we need to find teas too. Okay, we should be fine in here. I should have maybe brought the driving gloves to harvest, just to get cured leather in case the repair of the shoes fail. But we'll see. I'll find more of them probably. So let's see here. There we are, we're warming up. And while we're warming up, I figured we could repair this again. Give that a try. 71, yeah, that's good. These are terrible condition, but I will repair it once. Because it's just, otherwise it'll probably break. Yeah. It gives plus like 0.2, which is hardly anything. I could repair this again. I think I'd rather repair this though. Then we warming up completely. There we are. Nice. A little bit warmer now. I can also this. Alright, now we're slightly warmer than before. And we can also see, look at this. See, now we barely take damage. Minus 6 degrees now. And now if we move, because it's sunny, it's late in the day. So now we can get all this way without really taking any damage at all. Or like not damage, but without being really cold. So we should be able to get all the way to the dam now without being cold, which is fantastic. And then we want to take advantage of this and keep moving, especially if I can get to cover here. There's a shortcut we can use here. I might get a sprain doing this, but I think we'll be okay. Let's have a look though. Ooh, careful. I don't want to take fall damage. So the wind is picking up like a lot. But there's a shortcut I often use to get down here. There we go. And oh, I don't think we even need to run, so we might as well save the energy. Oh wow, it's getting really windy now. But we are in cover, so I'm still not going to get too cold. And if I'm lucky, there'll be some food. I probably want to take all the food except maybe like one piece. I can't remember how much I left behind there by the trailer. But yeah, unless I get cold suddenly, I'm going to just walk it to conserve energy. I think minus 15, I think, would be okay. The moose won't be here, it doesn't respawn that fast, even this early in the game. The respawn rates for moose and bears, I think, depends on how long you survived. Basically, it respawns pretty quickly in the first 10 or 20 days, and then it's a bit slower up until like 100 days, and then it's even slower after 400 days. Roughly. Not exactly, but roughly that. Alright, so let me just get to this trailer here. See what we got. I can't remember exactly what I put behind here. There's a wolf in that way. I might have to kill this wolf. Yeah, I might have to. He's kind of in our way. I'm lucky I can get past him, but I don't think I can. No, he's in our way. We have to kill him. I would have liked to harvest the wolf to get the pelt, but at the moment I'd rather prioritize getting from point A to point B, and it's too windy anyway, so I would have to basically spend time here waiting for an opportunity to do it. Alright, we're gonna warm in here. Let's grab a couple of these. Let's go inside and warm up. Let's have a drink first. Okay, let's go inside and we'll warm up a bit. Alright, we are back. Alright, so I think maybe just to wait this out, we could repair these. An hour 30 though. What about these? 50 minutes. That's probably a bit better. The terrible sucks, but it's better. Let's use this, takes a little bit longer. I'll warm up, but not too much, because we need to go into the dam anyway. And we got quite a bit of food. I'm probably going to take even more food. Hey, mending level 2. I don't think that does too much. I think it increases our chance of repairing a little bit more, so we're not going to fail as much, which is good. I'm going to take one more of these.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And I'm going to be heavy, but I don't care, because I need to just have resources where I'm going. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3 of these. And now I'll be heavy, but I'll have lots of resources, because basically we need to get to the farm, and I need to have enough resources to get to the farm and then continue traveling from the farm, because we need to get to Ash Canyon, and from there it's going to be a little bit easier. I need to think about where in Ash Canyon I want to go. Do I want to go through the marsh? I guess so, because the birch forest is not really relevant. We'll go via the marsh. I think that's the ravine in Timorf Mountain. Okay, then we're going to just walk here as well, because we'll warm up. There's nothing to really loot there. We already looted pretty much everything in the dam, so there's nothing really to it. We just need to get through here. I'll probably have to sleep in the cave in connecting to Pleasant Valley, the cave system. unless I come out on the other side and it's really clear and warm, then maybe I could continue, but we'll have to see. Here I would like to wait to exit until I'm completely warm. The fact we have bear coat is great, but I am hoping to find some more stuff between the plane crash, the summit, and Ash Canyon. I really want an air wrap. I want another long johns here, and I want a wool toque, another one of these, and better socks as well, so we can go up a few degrees warmth. Alright, so here we are back in the dam. Let's maybe grab this to warm up. There we are, so now we're pretty warm and we have a bit more clothing resources as well. And let's just give it a second. Let's have a quick bite of something. Let's have a bite of this. And then a drink. Alright, we actually ate the whole thing. Wow. There we go. Yeah, and then we head out. It looks like the wind died down. Oh yeah, look at that. If it stays like this, and I can get to Pleasant Valley, it's only -4. And you can even light this. And you'll see it will be minus, oh, still -4, let's see. Oh, how come that's not warming me up? That's weird. It should warm me up. That's strange. I'm not sure why that didn't work. Might have to do with... maybe it doesn't supersede the air temperature and only the wind. I don't know exactly. Anyway, the wolf has killed a rabbit. We're gonna go around them though. And it's barely cold, so we can just take this little shortcut that's right here. Just go around like this. And boom, up we go. Easy. There's the two wolves today. Usually this is one wolf. We can take the shortcut down here. It's a shortcut that's perfectly safe. You won't take fall damage. But I have once managed to take that shortcut and I didn't do it precise enough. So I fell and took damage. And since this is NOGOA, I'd rather not take that chance. Because see, right now it's like the example of a perfect condition to travel in. Because it's warm ish, so because of the bear coat and because it's late in the game, but not that late, because of the temperature and the late afternoon, we're not actually warm and not actually cold, so we can actually travel. This is the only time really where we are free to explore. If it was any other time, it wouldn't work. Basically, as long as it's like this, we can traverse and explore, but it has to be almost exactly like this. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, so basically if it's possible to go outside in a weather like this, then traveling is perfectly reasonable. You can go around and explore the world. As you can see now, we've only lost a quarter of our warmth meter by walking from the dam to here. So really in NOGOA you're pretty much completely at the mercy of the weather. Sure, wolves and stuff is one thing, but the weather is a real threat here. So therefore you just got to take every opportunity you can get. The problem is, of course, you need to have resources to get those opportunities. So you need to basically have resources to buy time. You need to have the food and the water to be able to wait something out so that the weather clears and then you can travel. If that doesn't happen, if you don't have those resources, you're kind of forced to go out no matter what the weather, and that's when you become really dependent on teas. So in one area, if I decided to stay in Mystery Lake now and just hunt things, harvest things, build up a collection of food and water, then it would be easy for me to wait in one place and travel between those destinations. Unfortunately, there's more to the game than just being in one area. Although it's perfectly possible to do a NOGOA challenge in one area. So we need resources to travel. And we need to look for openings in the weather like these, where the weather is clear, which allows us to travel. But these don't come that often, because the settings in this difficulty are so that the weather changes very rapidly. That means that weather like this is not going to last particularly long. And Pleasant Valley also is notorious for blizzards. However, it does mean that since the weather changes very often, it does also mean that statistically speaking, we'll probably actually encounter more clear days than you'd think. Because the weather will change so often that you will see more frequent clear days than on the normal Interloper settings. It's just that those clear days are going to be quite short. So we'll find, probably every day or so, there'll be at least one window where the sky is clear and there's no wind, or maybe every 2 days. But it's not going to last long, maybe like 2 in-game hours or something. So the windows of opportunity are, let's say, more frequent, but less reliable and briefer. I'm hoping some coal has respawned here. I didn't really check the sides. Should have maybe done that, but let's just see if there's any coal here. Not much here, but there's sometimes a little bit of coal over here, because I use quite a bit to maintain myself while crafting these clothes. And then we have to see what the weather's like outside. I want to check here, see if there's coal. It's been a while since I was here, so I think there is some. Yep, there's 5. That's great. Not going to check the side passages, but we'll check the one up here though. Coal is going to make this a lot easier, for sure. I think in this difficulty, the most important resources is teas and coal. That really is the most important thing to find. The rest is kind of like secondary, really. Alright, up here on the left, there should also be some coal, which I also want to take with, and then we're back in Pleasant Valley. How about that? We've got 2 pieces of coal, that's good. And we're probably very heavy. Yeah, we're pretty heavy, because we're also tired. And now, when I come out here into Pleasant Valley, what matters is the weather. So if the weather is as good as it was in Winding River, I'm going to keep going. Because I think I can make it to the farm or the barn before I get tired. However, if it's not like that, then I don't know if it's worth it, to be honest. We'll have to see. Alright. So let's see. What's it like outside? Do we sleep here or do we keep going? We got clear skies. So I suggest we make a fire quickly. Do not use a match, and light a torch for even extra warmth. And that will be quite useful. I think we can make it all the way to the farm. We're going to go to the farm, not the barn, just because it'll be easier access that way to the plain, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, there are potentially 2 bears in the way, so let's be a bit careful about that. There we are, and then quickly I'm going to grab a torch. Well, actually, we can just do this. Let's drop that. Grab this one, the bad torch. You can see we're barely cold at all. I think we should be okay. Just want to listen for the bear. I don't think he's around. I think we should be able to get to the farm without getting cold. And without taking fatigue damage. We are walking very slow because I'm carrying a lot of meat. I really want it because we need, to fill up the meter takes 2 whole moose meat. And then that's just to fill it up, and then you sleep, and then half of it's gone. And NOGOA, the meat is drained much faster than they normally do. Everything like thirst and hunger, all of it goes much, much faster. So you effectively need more resources. I don't know the exact mathematics of it so far, but based on my experience with this run, I would say maybe you need 50%, 40% more resources than on a regular Interloper run. So when I go on a journey on Interloper, when I say travel from, well, let's say it is Trapper's Cabin to the farm, I will usually bring something like 3 pieces of meat with me. Something like that. I'll first eat full, to be a full stomach, and I'll bring maybe 3 kilos of meat or something like that. And that should sustain me, so that I will definitely get there. And when I get there, I'll probably eat 1 of the pieces of meat, and then I'll go from there. And I'll have some more for the next step of the journey too. I don't have to worry about it. Here I would take a lot more. Oh wow, that's a lot of sticks. So we're going to take all of these. That's a lot of sticks. We can use them. So I'm not going to take all of them, but most. So this is very different than a regular Interloper run. You have to plan more. So I will probably take 5 pieces rather than 3. But here, because we're also going into the unknown, we're going. If I was going to Pleasant Valley Farm and I hadn't been there, then I would know that we will find some food there that we can use. But because we have already been there, I know that I'm now going to a destination where there's no food waiting for me, because I've already been there. So that means I need to be prepared for that. I need to bring resources so that I can sustain myself. So now when I get to the farm, let's say I wake up in the morning and it's a blizzard. What do I do then? Well, then I need to wait it out. What if I don't have the resource for that? Well, then we're kind of screwed. We have to go out in the blizzard. So that's why I'm doing this. So basically now taking the route that is the reverse of the Hopeless Rescue route. No, not Hopeless Rescue, the Hunted Rescue. The Hunted Rescue, what am I talking about? The Hunted Part 1. This is the route you take to escape the farm up to Mystery Lake, just in reverse. Very often you get a sprain here. You have to be really careful with the bear. I believe all bear spawns are active, especially on this difficulty. So there should be a bear about. He's got a cave on the left there. And some rabbits, which we could hunt, but because I'm so heavy already, I'd rather not bother with that right now. We got enough food. I don't see the bear around, so I think we'll be okay. I'm just going to head to the farm, and we're going to spend the night, and then we'll continue in the morning. If I wanted to, if the weather stayed like this, I could maybe argue to go to the, I think it's called Draft Dodger's cabin, which is underneath the plane, because that saves a piece of the journey. We could maybe do that. I think we're getting a bit too heavy for that, because I'm not carrying that much. I'm carrying 9 kilos more than I should, which is a lot. But because I'm tired, in addition, I'm even slower than before. But all of this, in my opinion, is worth it, just because it's warm. We made it all the way from the cave system now to here, and we still haven't taken any cold damage. So I think I'm going to stay on the farm. We need to regenerate some stamina. You know, if we need something to do, we can just grab some cloth or repair something, you know. So we'll be fine. Or go out and get some rabbits or something like that. Now I do have quite a lot of meat on me. And there's wolves here. And on this difficulty there could be 5 wolves. So I gotta be a bit careful here. I'd rather not deal with the wolves. I can handle them with it being still. And I have a torch. And I have a bow. But I'd rather not deal with them. Have I checked this car? Let's have a look. It's a good opportunity to check it now. Let's see. Usually, if I checked stuff, the hood is open. No, this has not been checked. Okay, let's go. Nothing there. Nothing here. Seems like the wind is picking up. Nothing here. As to indicate I have been here, I do this. That's a battery, which is unlikely to be needed. That's a good way to do that, by the way. If you want to indicate to yourself that you have looted a car, just leave the hood open. If you have looted the car, but not the trunk, then leave the hood closed. What some players do is that they do something else, like they will open the visors in the car, or maybe the fuel tank, just to indicate that I have been to this car, but I haven't opened the trunk. So that's also something you can do. I used to do that. I used to have a system for that. But these days I don't really bother. I just kind of leave the hood closed to indicate that I have not looted it. And then that's it.
Feels like night is coming.
Seems like the wolves are gone. Alright. So it's actually still warm enough and still enough. We probably could make it to the draft dodger cabin, but I think it's a little too risky. I don't want to make another human error. Because if we do, if I make the trek and then I just don't make it, let's say a wind picks up right now, like I'm halfway between the farm and the cabin up ahead, halfway between, a blizzard kicks in. What do I do then? I'm kind of forced to make a fire in certain locations and move slowly forward. And I might even have to sleep in the blizzard if I'm getting fatigued. So going from here now to the next cabin on this difficulty is only worth it assuming the weather stays the same. But it may not stay the same. So therefore it's not worth it. You have to sort of plan ahead. This goes for the long dark in general, but especially on this difficulty and especially on Interloper. But it's a general thing in the long dark. You have to think ahead. So where are you going to go? What can happen from point A to B? If you're going from one place to the next, what can happen in between? Is there something that could mess up that plan? If a blizzard hits, will you be able to navigate? Will you have resources to stay warm? Will you be able to get through it, find shelter? Do you have food in case you need to wait it out? You got to think of these things. There comes the wolves. Sounds like we have an aurora as well. Wait a minute, this is not an aurora wolf, is it?
Cold is making my skin feel thick.
Can you hear the aurora? Yeah, it is an aurora, but they haven't triggered yet. Let's see. Let me just check quickly here. I have looted this, haven't I? No, I haven't. Okay. Alright. We gotta get inside before the aurora wolves trigger. As you can see, we have regular wolves, but there is an aurora. You can't see it yet, but you can hear it. You can hear the aurora. You can hear the faint sort of shimmering noise in the background, so an aurora is going to happen. And we don't want to deal with the wolves in aurora. Another reason to not go out. If I did, I have no choice but to kill them. That's the only thing I can do. Right, so here we are back here. I don't think I left anything here really. We could, I suppose, while we are here and we have a fire, I could take the opportunity. Oh, look at this. I forgot about this. Yes, this is some of the food that I missed last time I was here. I missed this. It was pointed out and in one of my missed loot videos, and I missed it. But here it is. I'm glad I noticed it this time. And then I thought we could make a fire here. Let's just do that. We don't need to make one, but I just would like to make some water. So let's make a fire that burns for like 2 hours. And then we'll make some water that we can use for the future. And also I need some new torches because
Come on, little
I ran out of
Come on.
torches. I need, well, on this difficulty, it's hard to say, but as you saw, I used 6 torches just to get here.
Perfect.
So I would put in 2 of these. And then we want to grab some torches. That's a decent torch. These are not great torches, but will do. There we are. I think I want like maybe 2 more torches. I'll go from there. Oh, that's good. Alright. And then, do I need expired torches? No. Alright. What we're going to do now is we're going to put these 2. And I'm going to make 2 liters in all of them. Boom. And then we're going to put this to be now 45. Yeah, that should be enough, right? Yeah, just to make sure we can put another one up. So now when I wake up, these should be boiled. Let's use this bad torch. Right. I can't light the torch with this? Since when has that been a thing? Huh. Oh, damn. I used a match. I was going to put it away. That cost me a match, you see. Because I tried lighting the torch by clicking. But that's weird. I'm pretty sure I used to be able to do that. I know it's not open fire per se, but still, that's weird. Oh, doesn't matter. I did use a match though, which is annoying. That was the exact reason exactly what I wanted to avoid. I just made a mistake. I wanted to holster the torch, and I just misclicked. That happens. Okay, so here we are. We can douse this, and we'll sleep. So let's have these ones because they all weigh the same. The meat. Some are heavier. Sorry, some have more calories than others. This is a bit low condition, but we'll be alright. Let's sleep for 7 hours. Yes, the aurora, just like I said. You can hear it in the background. You tend to get these sort of like grayish green sunsets when that happens too. See another one. There we go. And then we have a drink. And then we'll eat some more. And then we'll be heavy, but not extremely heavy. We can sleep 5 hours. Go. Sounds like it's a blizzard outside, so there's no point in us leaving now. Besides, it's probably too early, so I'm going to take that opportunity to repair these shoes, because we're going to use these shoes for a while. Let's just hope it works. It did not work, we failed. That means that I need cured leather now to actually try and repair it again. I don't suppose I left anything behind here, did I? Oh, I did. I can remember. We have a hammer here. Here we have this, which we can harvest. Let's harvest these. Gives us another leather. Let's try this again. Alright, let's try and repair it. Alright, we got it. The rest is in decent condition. Not worth repairing. Oh, maybe this actually gives 0.3. So let's do that as well, just to do it. And then it's soon time to leave. There we are. 1 cloth. Oh, that's right, we don't really need to worry about cloth. Let's do this. Because where we're going, I'm going to find another cloth. And it is difficult. An Interloper, I wouldn't repair these things. Like this was at 68. I wouldn't repair it at 68, an Interloper. But on this difficulty, we need all the warmth bonus we can get. Alright, so there we are. These are boiled. So we can just take this. And we'll take these as well. And I'm going to leave some water for future Zach. Drink. There we are. And then, because it's still the blizzard outside, we're gonna go sleep. And we're gonna sleep until the blizzard ends. And I think we'll do it in 1 hour increments. We want to wait at least 1 hour before we go outside anyway. Probably 2 hours. So let's sleep 1 hour at a time. Let's see if we can get 2 hours maybe. If I did stop. We can have a look, see how cold it is. Because if it is not super cold, then we could maybe get to the draft dodger's cabin before we get cold. So let's have a look. Let's see what we got. Anyway, I'll note here. There's like hammer and PV farm. That's the only really thing worth noting. The rest of this stuff is not important. It's just cloth. Got work boots, I guess. Let's see what it's like outside. How cold is this? -12. It's a little cold. You might be able to get there though. I think it's a little bit too cold. Yeah, a little bit too cold. We'll wait a little bit, maybe 1 hour. Let's just sleep an hour on the floor. And then I think it might be alright. So let's see here. Okay, so let's pick this back up and let's eat this thing. And let's have a drink. So lighten the load a little bit. Okay, let's try again. Let's see what it's like now. And I might run if it's too cold. -12 still. Let's see. -18 in this wind. It's too cold. I need to wait this out because I don't have any teas. If I had teas, I could go, but it's too cold. I need to wait. Let's see, is there anything I can do while we wait? Is there anything? Guess not. We can harvest this. It's very poor condition. What else can we do? Isn't really much. We already repaired everything. We don't really have anything else. 3 bandages will be fine. Yeah, I guess that's it really. There isn't really much else. I can have a quick look around if there's anything I missed. I don't think so. I think people would have noticed. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about and you're watching this, I had a video in January called the Missed Loot of 2021, which was all the loot that I missed, but that other people caught that I missed. And one of them was that maple syrup that was there. I don't think there was anything else. So I think we'll just, I think we'll probably just wait an hour. There isn't really anything to do to pass time. We repaired everything anyway. I suppose what we could do is we could break these things down, break these down. Could be backup shoes, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I think just harvest this. Then we can have a look now, unless the wind picks up. Let's just put this in here. We don't need to bring it with. Let's see now what it looks like. As long as we can get to the cabin at least. Yeah, look at that. -8. That's more like it. Now we can go. Now we'll be fine. We can also run if necessary. Any wolves? Yeah, we got a buggy wolf over there. It's pretty warm, but I'm still going to run a little bit. Because I need to get I need to have the option of going inside and getting warm if necessary. This wolf has bugged out. He's still going to end the animation and start running. There he is, yeah. That happens sometimes. They get caught in this howl loop. I'm not sure exactly what causes it. Here he's coming for me now. When I just end up howling infinitely. Oh, we need to be warm. And when they do, they just end like that suddenly. And you hear them like doing the fear animation, and then they start running. Let's see, where is it warm? Because I'm warm in certain places than others. seems to be on this side. Why are some places warmer than others? There's no wind. What if I just walk here? -9. Oh, okay, it's just switching between colds. That's alright. I think we should be able to make it to draft dodges, or maybe the cave, but I would like to go to draft dodges first. I think that's the name of the cave. So in front here there is a cabin, and there's nothing in that cabin. There's just like some drawers. You might find 1 or 2 misc things. But it's a good intermediary base, so we can go there, warm up, and then continue to the plane crash. There's also the thing that in that area with that cabin, there's a bunch of mushrooms and stuff, so we can get some teas, which is great, and we can craft those teas to warm up. There's a deer, that's good. That'll protect me from the wolf, because there's a wolf here too. He patrols like this area here. That's the wolf's territory. I'm going to run a little bit more. I think I should be able to make it without getting cold, actually. And now we're entering uncharted terrain. So if you have watched the NOGOA series all the way here, then, well, thank you. You are awesome. Please tell yourself that you're awesome. But that also means that you have been watching for a long time, me being in the same areas again and again. Because in the beginning of the run, I spawned in Bleak Inlet, and that was brutal. And then we've been in like Fallen Muskeg. I'm going to grab these. I need to hurry up a bit though. Fallen Muskeg and Mystery Lake. And then we went by Pleasant Valley here to grab a few things, which is awesome. But unfortunately, I haven't really been anywhere else in like maybe 20 in-game days or something. So we haven't really explored much of the world. Right, I need to get going before this gets cold. Let's grab these. Let's leave the that one over there. And let's just run, because I don't want to get cold. Should be fine, I think. Should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. So here there's a bunch of rabbits. I'm not going to kill them now, but there's a bunch of rabbits and there's a bunch of mushrooms and things. I mean, less on this difficulty, of course. So we should be able to have a little break here. If the weather stays like this, though, I want to keep going up to the plane crash. I'm not going to pick more sticks. We don't really need it right now. But I am going to pick up these teas. You can also climb up using the rope that's over there. But I don't see the point. No, it's going to take too much energy. I might maybe be able to harvest these before I get cold.
Sure getting cold.
Let's see here. We got these. Only 1 or 2 roll sips. And then this one. And there's a little bit more further up. Let me have a quick look here. I might be able to get them actually. It's going slightly slower than I thought. Nah, it's not worth it. Not worth the risk. They are right there, but I don't want to risk it. So let's just head in ASAP before I get too cold, and then we'll grab those mushrooms. Alright, so let's go inside. Now we can warm up. 2 seconds. Okay. So here we are. Let's see what we got. As you saw, I would have gotten cold if I had gotten for those. Let's see what we got here. Nothing. Anything here? No. Let me just check under. Sometimes there's stuff behind chairs, but I wouldn't bother looking. If you need wood anyway, you can break down the chair. You get some cloth, you get some wood, and then that's great. Sometimes there's stuff behind the chair, but not very often. Okay, we're gonna, to warm up, we're gonna make some of these teas. Then we can go outside and get the rest of them, and then we can continue checking out the plane crash. There we are. Was there anything else? Well, we can go and grab these mushrooms here. Weather's still good. Cold rather, -10. Let's go grab these. We could stay here for the night, but I don't know if we need to. If it's warm enough, I might want to take advantage. Yeah, maybe I have some more mushrooms. So I want these. So now I can travel more. I'll have, what's that, 40s? And that helps. It helps a lot. There we go. I don't think these ones had any. Yeah, they did. Okay. As you can see, it's worth coming here. If nothing but for the teas. It helps a lot. It's getting dark, but I think it's still worth going up there. And we can make a fire in the cave that's up there. I think it's just called cave. Let's see. So let's make another tea. Warm up. And we can make one more. And then I think it'll be warm enough. And I might want to make a fire outside, maybe. Let's see. Okay, it's -11. Let me see if this does anything. The -11. It signs this a little bit. So it should give a warmth bonus. It doesn't actually give one. I'm not sure exactly how that works then. Because it normally does give one, as you saw earlier, but only indoors. Well, we can make a... it looks like it's clear, but it's not actually clear. Alright, if that's the case, I might actually use a match here, because we need to make a fire further up anyway. So I think we're going to use a match. We're going to find more matches soon anyway. And we're going to make a fire on the way up there to warm up. If we're lucky, I can get to the cave to make a fire there, but we'll see. There's also a deer carcass up there, so we can get a little bit of extra food and a hide. Oh, I think the wind is picking up. This might get blown out. Let's get around the corner. No! I was trying to get around the corner to start the fire, but I just barely didn't make it. Oof. Well, we might have to either run then. I'll make a fire before. I think it might be possible to get up to the cave without making a fire. But I have to use 2 matches. That's the thing, the wind changes so quickly here that it becomes unreliable to even like light a fire. I might have to make one before I get there. Because it is windy and it is cold. -22, it's really cold. I don't think I can get there. But if I can get to the other side, that would be good, because that's a little bit easier. But let's get to the other side here, and then I'll make a fire, I think. Let's see. Oh, can I make it? Like, could maybe make it. Those wolves are up there, so I'm not too worried about those wolves. Unless they come down here, of course.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
I think maybe I can make it, actually. I think I can make it. Barely I can make it. I might take 1% damage. Yeah, I think so. 1% damage is what I'll take. I think I'm willing to sacrifice 1% just to get there. There it is.
need to rest soon.
And then I'll go in here. And I'll take 1% damage, probably. This one I really want to just get here. And I should be warm enough in here, I believe. Yep,
It's
there we
getting
are.
dark out here.
A drink. I don't think this wolf is going to actually attack. We can try. We can do this. Trigger a charge. See what happens. But nothing happens, I don't think. Because it's not really, it can't really get to us, you see. Alright, we're warming up. I think we took probably 1% damage doing that, right? Yeah, exactly, 1%. That's fine. Because it's so much better to be here than in the middle of wherever. Alright. So let's warm up here a bit. Start by having some food. And a drink. And we're warming up. And we need to sleep soon. We can sleep here. It's fine. It only gives 2 degrees warmth bonus though, while this gives 3.5. So the bedroll is better. Let's loot this quick before it gets too cold. Anything in here? No. I cannot make anything, but outside there are a couple of things. So let's drop these first. Now I want to attract wolves as much, at least. Let's see if I can quickly grab these rose hips that are here before I get cold. I think I can. Yeah, it should be fine. Go back inside. And there we are. And I think we just have to sleep here, at least for a little bit. You can sleep for like a few hours, maybe 3 hours. Yeah, let's do it. Cover a bit of stamina, cover some warmth, wait for a break in the night maybe, and then we can loot a couple things and come back in. Yeah, that's decent. I don't want to use the teas here. I want to use the teas when it's a longer distance to travel, because I don't have that many. Let's see, -16. Yeah, that's cold. I think I should have time to loot a couple things. Okay, no deer carcass is probably despawned already. Maple. I guess we could break these down. Take them with us to Timwolf Mountain.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's have a quick look here. Just see if we can do some of this top part. And then head back. If I can loot a little bit until I'm about halfway cold, that'd be great. So let's see here. There we go. Oh, can't access. Seems to be less suitcases than normal, which is no surprise. It's less than Interloper even. I'm hoping to find like a wool toque or something like that here. Or long johns or something. Yeah, this, we'll take these. There's a corpse here. More suitcases. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Ragged, but still painkillers. Okay. And this one. Oh, wow, another one. Nice, that's lucky. Okay. That's one of the things I wanted, so let's head back. I think we can just walk it. And then we could just sleep another hour, and then we can loot some more. And this will help us traverse into Timwolf Mountain. So I'm hoping here to find... We won't find an air wrap here. At least I've never found an air wrap in this place. You tend to find air wraps in, like, you know, the gold mine and the summit. That sort of stuff. Not so much here. On lower difficulties you can, for sure. Interloper, not so sure. Anyway, we can put on these. Gives us half a degree. Could also maybe try and repair them. And I'll warm up even more. Yeah, 84, that's good. Now we're plus 21 degrees warmth, which is fantastic. Let's... we ate all the moose meat. Wow. Actually, no we didn't. It's on the ground. I'm an idiot. I was like, what happened to the moose? We delete all of that. Let's sleep for 1 hour. Unless it's windy, we'll go out and loot some more. And take advantage of the warmth wherever it is. Okay. It doesn't really matter if we sleep a bit into the next day. Because
sure
the next... No, I know. I know what we need to do. I'm way too heavy because, of course, I'm tired as well. But there's a few things we don't need. So let's here with the meat, drop a few things just to make ourselves lighter. So let's drop this, this. We don't need any of these things. I'll take that just in case, I guess. We don't need these. Unless I'm suddenly cornered. We don't need these. Let's drop that for curing anyway. We can drop this. Drop these, except 2. As an emergency. Yeah, that's it, I guess. And also, let's drop all but that. Okay, so now we're much lighter. So now I should be able to travel faster. I could run more. And we should be able to loot more too. Minus 18. So it's quite cold. But we should be able to loot a little bit before we get too cold. So we want to head over here. This part of the plane crash. This section here. The actual fuselage will be last. Now here, there's a couple of overhead lockers you can open. These ones. Open that. Nothing there. Nothing there.
This will come in handy.
And then we can see around here. Is there anything? There's a suitcase here. Hat again, which we can harvest. Vest, which we don't need. I don't see anything else right here. I think we opened this one already. Don't see anything here either. I think I can grab these ones before I need to head back inside. Grab that. Nope. That. Nope. And this. Nope. Really bad loot today. Okay, let's head back in. Could have maybe looted a little bit more, I suppose. Yeah, it's fine. We probably could have looted a little bit more. Okay, then we'll sleep another hour, and then we'll just pretty much rinse and repeat. Unless the weather's too bad, then we can't do it. But we can also harvest a couple of things. I'm not sure how useful this is. So, of these things, these could be better, I suppose. This will give plus 0.5 if it's repaired. I think this is actually better if repaired.
I need to find a place to rest.
Let's harvest one of them. Let's harvest this bad one here. I think it is slightly better. Let's also harvest one of these caps, which we also are never going to use. Let me just give a quick look at this. So now they are the same condition. Less wind resistance, more water resistance. And less of that too. Nah, I think this sweatshirt is actually better. Alright. I'm going to drop a couple of those things because we don't need them. I don't think it's really worth taking them either. This one I might take to repair and store somewhere, but that's about it. And then we're going to sleep for another, I would say 2 hours. Let's do 1 hour at a time. Just in case it gets too cold. Okay. I think sleep 1 more hour. And then hopefully the weather is good enough that I can go and loot a little bit. Let's see. Yeah. So let's see now. It's actually getting cold in here. But with the bedroll we should be able to stay warm, I think. Especially with that thing. Okay, it's windy. How cold is this? Minus 22. quite cold, but I think we'll be okay. Do it a little bit, maybe. And this is going very fast. I don't think we can loot very much here. Maybe open 1 or 2 things, and I need to go right away back. It's just way too cold. We're approaching the coldest part of the day. This is the coldest part. I want to check here. There's usually a drink here. So there's an extra suitcase or a corpse. Here's the corpse. I'm not going to check inside the plane. We have to do that later. I just want to check outside the plane now. There's the drink. I think I saw it. There it is. That's always there. I don't see anything else outside here. No, we gotta get back. It's already too cold. All I did was loot 1 corpse, and I found 1 drink, and that's it. Might actually get cold before I get there, if I'm unlucky. Hope not. I might actually just barely get cold. That's how cold it is. Yeah, about 4 seconds. Oh wow, it's actually still too cold. We gotta do this quick. There we go, yeah. We got slightly too cold there. We should be fine still, yep. It's still too cold. But it's just barely warm enough in here to stay warm. We were delicate about. I don't think I lost another percentage there, did I? Oh, I did. Wait, what? 41? Holy crap! So I was 3% doing that. That's not good. Wow, how did that happen? Really, that much? Well, anyway, we're gonna keep doing this. We can sleep for 1 hour. But then after that, it will possibly start getting too cold. And I might have to start a fire to stay warm. I need to make teas anyway, so... See? Okay, it's still warm enough, but barely. We can probably manage, I think. Let me see if there's something I can...
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Yeah. It's going to get warmer from here on out, though. But I think I want to actually make a fire. Because I need to make teas, and I need to get torches anyway. So I'm going to make a fire. Use a match. I'm going to make a fire. This will be indoors rather than outdoors, but that doesn't really matter. And I want to grab some torches, and I want to make some teas. And I also want to sleep until the day starts getting warmer, and then I can go out and I can loot the rest. That's basically the plan. I still am shocked that I took 3% damage there and not like 1 or 2. Oh well. We will put... We don't need the coal because we're already fairly warm, so we're just going to do this instead. Oh yeah, we have more torches there too, I forgot about that. I'm just going to pick all of this up now. So I have a better idea of things. Except for the meat, we'll pick that up later, and that. Why did I drop that? That was weird. Anyway, we're going to make some teas here. Let's do half a liter water, then make the teas. Make all the teas. I think that's it. And then what I want to do is I want to put this to be 2 hours, so I can sleep 2 hours. So we can do this and that. Then we can sleep for 2 hours. And I will definitely be warm. There we are. And it's still going to be cold outside, but it's not terribly cold. And I'm heavy, but not extremely heavy. I'm going to have a drink. And let's just check the temperature outside. Let's drop a bunch of this stuff. As well as the heaviest things in. Just to do this again. So 44 minutes, that's fine. Yeah, let's have a look at the temperature outside. If possible, I like to keep this fire going so that I can wake up and have the fire burn. -21, that's too cold. It needs to be like -15 or warmer. Or maybe I can grab some sticks instead. And I can get some resources. And I can use that to keep the fire going. I think that's basically the idea now. Yeah, it's very cold. Now it's -38. Definitely not warm enough to go outside. Should be fine walking from here. If I had put the fire out on the outside section, it would have burned longer, but... Alright, I want to sleep another 2 hours, really, so I don't really want to use the coal. So I'm going to put this on until it's 2 hours and a bit, and I'm going to sleep 2 hours. And let's see if the wind dies down. Because if it does, it makes the rest of us easy, and the exact opposite happened. Okay. That's pretty bad. I could maybe break down a branch. I think, despite the blizzard, that can be done. Let me have a quick look here. Where's the branch? Where's it gone? I guess not. We'll grab this then instead. I don't see any more sticks. No, back we go then. We don't really want to make our clothing wet either. You see, this is a very delicate balance. If this was Interloper, I would not care at all about this. I would just go out in the blizzard, I would loot the stuff and find shelter. Because those of you who have seen my Interloper Made Easy video will know that actually the blizzard is an opportunity to go outside because there's no wolves. But in this difficulty, I wouldn't bother doing that. I'm going to use one of my coals so that I can sleep 1 hour. And let's just hope this blizzard passes, although I have my doubts. But that's what's going to happen. I doubt it. Let's see, 45, and I got a few sticks. Sleep another hour. And now we're getting to the day where it's warm enough to go outside-ish, but we need the blizzard to end. And I might use one more piece of coal, because I really would like to keep this fire. I might, though, harvest a couple of torches, like this one. Just to have another thing to put on. Oh yeah, let's use one coal. Let's leave 1 more hour. Come on, blizzard. End. The blizzards of Pleasant Valley are notorious for never ending, so we could actually be stuck here for a while. It's not a very good place to be stuck. I'm going to let this burn 1 more hour using the stick and the book. And I guess the final stick too. And if it still hasn't blown out, I think we don't have a choice but to wait it out. Because otherwise I'm going to have to use all my coal and my resources. And I don't think that's worth it. So I think we just have to wait this out, actually. That's really frustrating, because now we are warm and everything, and we got a fire. Oh well, what are we going to do? Can't do much, so I'll grab a torch instead. Nothing we can do, really. It is what it is. I do want to loot the rest of the plane, but I can't do anything while this is going. So we just have to wait it out. Nothing else we can do. I mean, I can go out and use the teas. The teas are gonna get me maybe to the bunker. That's it. I think I'd rather sleep for 1 hour and hope that it passes. It's been 5 hours now of blizzards, and this is what Pleasant Valley is famous for: blizzards. Still going. I'm gonna sleep again. Don't have anything else I can do, so We have used a few matches, but we still have the maglins. We still have 13 matches left, so if I have to make one, I will make one. And now I think we just need to wait it out. We don't really have a choice. The weather's too bad. What I can do is I can harvest these things, just to do something with my time. And that's all I really can do. Would be a good time to go out. It's the warmest part of the day, but this blizzard is just leaving me with no choice. I can't do anything. All I can do is this. I can repair the extra long johns just to have a backup, so I could do that. So I guess I could do that. I could repair these. Oh yeah, this is not looking too great because this blizzard is lasting a long time. That's Pleasant Valley for you. Let's keep sleeping, I guess. 1 - 1, that's the blizzard. It's making it very cold. Oh, it stopped. And it's early evening. It's early evening, so we might be okay. See, it'll still be heavy, but that's okay. Let's have a look here. Okay, it's windy. -19. Oh, this is too cold, I think. But I think I might still do it. But we can't stay there forever. I want to get to the bunker. So what I might do... Actually, it depends. This might blow out the torch is the only thing. Yeah. If it's cold but not windy, then I can light a torch and we can go through the night. But if it's like this, the torch is just going to blow out. So I'll waste matches doing it. I have to wait longer. I have to wait for the wind to pass. And if it doesn't, then all I can do really is make a fire, do the teas, and I have to ignore looting the rest of the plane. Still windy. And now I think we just pass time a little bit. See if the weather changes. Actually do it like this, it's be easy to see if it changes. Yeah, I think it maybe died down a little bit. Looks like it's still going though by the trees. Or is it... I think it's dying down. Yeah, I think it is. No, it's picking up again, see? It did die down, but then it came back. It's still too windy. See, it's very difficult when you don't have the teas. I mean, I have teas, but I really don't want to use it for this. If I have to, I will use it. But I really don't want to. I want to get to the prepper cache, then I can stay there and it's warmer, but I really need the wind to go away. It looks to me like it's still windy. I need to wait out this wind. Don't take more damage, right? Oh, good. Still too windy. So let's just wait. Oh, I think it stopped. It sounded like it stopped. I think it did. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it stopped. Alright, now we can go. Because now I am full stamina. What I can do is I can light a fire. I'll use a match. And I'll make a fire over here. So I can loot the rest of the plane. And then come back to it for warmth. And then I can go from here to the prepper cache, and it should be only one match. So let's do that. Let's light a torch first. If we're lucky, we can actually make a fire in here, can we? No. But then we would warm up inside. Oh, yeah, we can. Come on, let's find that again. There we are. There. Oh yeah, I forgot that I don't have sticks, but we'll just use a torch to do it. My best torch. I'll put a coal on there.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Then we can loot a little bit warmer too. Alright, so let's see. Minus 20.
Oh, yeah.
So let's put 2 pieces of coal on. We'll grab a torch as well. Maybe 2 torches. Yeah. And then what we're going to do, we're going to drop our teas. I guess we'll drop them here. These ones. So they can warm up. Struggling a little bit to place things. I guess because this is kind of like an unusual place. And then we can loot these things while staying warm, because it's warming up the plane, you see. And remember, you can open these things. A lot of people don't know this, but you can open these overhead lockers. I can head back a bit there and I'll warm up. Take half an hour for those things to freeze. So we're good with time for now.
I'll take it.
Not freeze, to burn rather. We might be able to loot all of this in one go. We found one of the sweaters we wanted too. Nothing there. 1 suitcase here. Socks. Perfect. That's exactly another thing I was looking for. And then up here, let's be quick. Nothing. Very often the best loot is right here. Can you hear the wolf? There's a wolf right here. Right there. Hi, wolf. But he can't get in because the door is closed. I don't think there's any suitcases about, is there? No. Alright, let's just warm up then. See if it's burning. No, not yet. I'm gonna wait here. Do like this. So we're gonna find somewhere else to put this. It says hot, but I don't know if it actually is hot. Oh, it's wind is picking up, but we are in shelter. So I think we'll be alright. I don't trust that those are actually hot. So let's wait here a little bit. Let's eat this. If we're indoors, then I don't mind trying to eat this other stuff, but right now, no. Alright, I'm gonna wait until it's warm. We are currently in shelter. I would like to go like up top of it. Now you can just wait here a little bit. Let's grab these. I don't trust they're gonna burn. Let's just wait a little bit. There we are. Now let's try this again. Put that there. Put that there. Drop these 2. And then we just wait. And then we can use now. It's night, so it's very cold. But I want to go now while it's still possible to do it. And I have the fire going. I want to go now. So once these are ready, I'm going to use them. And I'm going to head to preppers. That's what I'm going to do. Just grab that, grab that. Where are we going to go? We're going to run. It's going to be very cold. We're not going to go via Skeeter's Ridge because it's too risky with the wolves there. And we're going to use the teas. We'll use all of them if we have to. I'd rather we didn't, but if we have to, we have to. And I think we should be able to get all the way there. If we're unlucky, there'll be a bear in our way here. But I think we'll be okay with that too. Let's drink one of our teas. We should be able to make it all the way there, I think. But we are also very unfortunate we have the wind against us. It's actually building up to a blizzard. It seems like it might become a blizzard. But we don't really have a choice. We just have to get there. We have to get to the bunker. We can't stay there because we're in the open and it's too cold. Like, I can just barely get through the night without being cold. And that's assuming there's no blizzard. And I'm just burning resources, using more and more and more and more resources in order to get somewhere safe. And that window is never coming. So this is among the worst times to travel. Because right now it's very cold. It's about the coldest part of the day. But I have to go. Otherwise I'm just sitting there and I'm waiting and I'm waiting. I'm using all my resources, all my food, for something that may not even appear. I have to drink another tea here. I think we should be able to make it there. The question is rather whether we can use all of our teas or we can save some. I think we need to use at least one more tea. I'm going to check here quickly. Looks like a book. It seems to have died down a little bit, but barely. And now we'll take a little shortcut up here. Might get a sprain, but it's what it is. Let's get up here. Oh, if I'm lucky, I can make it there without using another tea, which would be fantastic. Oh, I think I can. So that means I have 2 teas to spare. I might even be able to loot some of this stuff. Yeah, I think so, because it's minus 33. We have a quick look here. I might be able to loot this quickly.
I need to find some place to escape.
Wood, we'll take it. Backpack and thingy. That's it. And then we'll go in here, and here's the rope, the Tin Wolf Mountain. And here we are, the prepper cache. We actually got there with 2 teas only. Fantastic.
I wonder if I can drop
Exactly what we needed. And we'll loot in here too, and we'll wait. Now we are warm no matter what. So here we have more opportunity to wait things out. So let's just check this out. And then we'll wait here for the next window to head to Tin Wolf Mountain. And we might have to do some hunting there or something, or at least find cattails. Because we're basically on a quest for the backpack. If you think of NOGOA, the first 9 episodes, oh nice, as kind of like seasons. First season is just surviving and getting started. Season 2 is getting the backpack. And this is good because we can sleep 5 hours now. Oh, we're getting some food here, fantastic. Anything else around here? I don't think so. Alright. Let's get this too. Anything you can find. Yeah, I guess that's it. This place here, by the way, is the only place I think where there is a grate we can open like this. I don't think any other place have it. Alright, so we made it there. Fantastic. I don't think we took any more damage, did we? No. So after the surprising loss there, we took a little bit. Let's drink and we'll sleep 5 hours and then we'll be in the next day. If we're lucky, it will be warm enough. Let's sleep 5. We need to climb the rope also, which is going to take some energy, so we have to sleep again in Tin Wolf Mountain hut. Or Mountain's hut, so we'll see. Yeah, here we are. Perfect. 38 days. So yeah, there we have it. I think we'll end this episode here. I didn't get as far as I hoped. I was hoping to get all the way to Tin Wolf Mountain or even Ash Canyon before I ended this episode. But as you can see, it's really difficult. Even when you had as much resources as I had, I brought all the meat I could almost. I have 1 left and that's it. It just wasn't enough because you need that window of opportunity. And now the world's getting colder and colder. And it's just, well, frankly, too cold to keep moving without the window of opportunity. So we need to just find it. Right now it doesn't sound like I can go outside. We'll have a look in the next episode, but most likely I have to stay here a little bit longer and just do some maintenance or something like that. But yeah, and that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe out there, survivors. We're dwindling with our health, but we are still alive and almost day 40 on NOGOA. So it's not like it's going bad or anything. Remember what I always say, if you're still alive, then you're not doing it wrong, are you? So yeah, that's it for this episode. I'll see you next time. Stay safe, survivors. Bye-bye.